And it's hit to left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. Pulls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval. In foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants. For the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Don't have it, he will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way, as this crowd goes crazy.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Ball going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason.
Last game of the season,
for the Oakland
fellas.
A's.
Let's get this one over. Get into next season, get a better team, make the postseason. Kick ass. This shit was too little, too late. I mean, a lot too late. Well, fuck this.
Like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Getting closer to first pitch at Fenway. It's the Yankees and the Red Sox coming up next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. The guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort.
Going for the sweep against these bums.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And their matchup will be a tough one as they're set to face the former Cy Young Award winner, right-hander Jake Peavy. The Red Sox will look like this behind him. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Pitch home to Ellsbury. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just quite 5 games, so you're going to be looking to get a little offense going and take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff. And I think this is exactly what you'd imagine the game plan is going to be. This is a guy that'll make you pay if you help him out and chase pitches out of the zone. So this was a patient start. He built the count to 3-1, and then he gets his pitch and comes through with the leadoff single.
now. Brett Gardner. Runner goes for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Scott Sizemore will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. He hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
None out, runners at first and second. A look from Peavy, and now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. So he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised.
This guy's throwing garbage. Stop helping.
He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-2 coming to Teixeira. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn.
Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting them off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2 one more time. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, so you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so. You see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. That's the 2-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Ellsbury scores.
Help, where you going? Oh, we're playing games over here.
Oh, and he didn't know what to do there as he's tagged out near the plate.
Well, I got to think that's going to be an unearned run. He looks like he's there in time to make this play. He just squeezes the glove too early or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but they're going to hit him with an error.
Brian McCann will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to run.
Man. 1-1 on the way. And Ross can't squeeze it as this one gets away. Throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. The Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Yankees won. The Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this.
Oh, fuck.
Dan set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, starter Gio Gonzalez. Defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Dustin Pedroia will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And this will miss down below in the third, so he's working full now at 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate, it's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Once again, a 3-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Jonathan Herrera will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 call. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, set the table.
David Ortiz will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. The 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Worry a little about things snowballing from here.
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brian McCann will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Is on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Stepping in now, Kelly Johnson. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 with 1 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here he comes on 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's a very effective pitch right here. Just a little backdoor cut fastball. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but it has just enough to catch that outside edge for a called 3rd strike.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Nava is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. His club trails 1-0. Mike Napoli will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
3-2, here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's award here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Daniel Nava will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Brent will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
David Ross will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. The Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Round third and being waved on home. And the runner will score for first.
Job here by that runner on first of sensing right away this ball was going to make it all the way to the monster. So he never even hesitated with his break, and he winds up making it all the way around to score.
Number 70 will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. On top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Zoilo Almonte will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And 1 gone now in the New York third. Off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at something.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 home now to Gardner. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Whew.
Brady Sizemore get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Quite a challenge pitch here on 2-2. He decided to take him up in the zone, and I bet he was looking for something down at the knees because he swung right underneath.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left.
Maybe this is
I remember in the old days when we were
drawbacks
kids,
as a hitter of having
if
that
you quarter off the wall,
37
wasn't out.
wall out there and left. Any other
Should
part
put
of
that
the big
ruler in
leagues,
front.
this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
In now, Jonathan Herrera. Line hard. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. He's set, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, now you've got a 3-2 count, 1 away, and a guy that can handle the bat up there, you've got to be running.
Here's the payoff pitch. There goes Pedroia. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And they won't get him. It's a stolen base for Pedroia.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-2 pitch. They send the
Well,
runner
he was late
to
on
maybe
that.
stay out of a double play.
I didn't even
situation.
realize he was
The
still.
one thing
I wasn't
you
even paying
don't want
attention.
is the strikeout, because normally they've got you dead to rights at second base. But he did get a decent jump that time, and he's going to wind up stealing it anyway.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Scott Sizemore will lead things off, and then the Big Thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
But he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection early on. That's 7 in a row now he's sitting down.
Mark Teixeira will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Now the pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
Shit.
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Mike Napoli will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. On the way. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Daniel Nava. Up high, 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4. Bryce Brent will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Runners on first with 1 down. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball
base hit.
Standing in now, David Ross just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. Way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will hit about halfway up the monster. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Small part. Small ass part.
He didn't miss a home run by a whole lot that time. You'll see this ball hits right up near the top of that 37-foot monster out there. So he'll have to settle for just 2 bases.
Kelly Johnson will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Just hacking at everything.
A look from Peavy, and now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Chopper foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. We'll get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
In now, Derek Jeter. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Pitch count for Peavy stands at 67 this afternoon. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Come on, kid.
Into the box. Zoilo Almonte. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to
Right back.
Plenty of time, but the side is retired. The Yanks lead 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Oh, Willie
There, and
Mays.
he makes the catch for the out.
And as you can see, this pitch is away from him, but he's up there trying to pull the ball. You got to know where you are. I mean, in this ballpark, if you just flip that pitch the other way, you got a 37-foot ball down there to play with in left field.
Into the box now, Grady Sizemore. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
Oh, I thought he grabbed that.
One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitching. Another good hitter there.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Offering on its way. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you've had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner, was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a swing and a chance for Johnson.
Oh my God, Gino.
The shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball. David Ortiz.
Those 2 pitches.
Here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. The lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jacoby Ellsbury will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 foot out for route number 1. Brett Gardner will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
You're not gonna hit like that. Whoa.
Here's a hard hit hit ball back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
In now, Scott Sizemore. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. First baseman Mark Teixeira will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the payoff pitch home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Is on the way.
Oh man, that was it. That was a pitch.
May be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Mike Napoli will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup has been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Now here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Daniel Nava will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He got the high fastball there and he popped it straight up. And he'll put this away for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Bryce Brent will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now the 2-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. 3-2 now.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Three-two pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brian McCann will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Fuck. Acevedo.
Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, you can tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
Swinging a high chopper. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 coming. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field. And a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Derek Jeter will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. 1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Nava is there, 2 down.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Zoilo Almonte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Full count pitch on its way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Sizemore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 1 apiece. David Ross will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, number 70.
Number 70 will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. Just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
Get it.
Almonte is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
He's getting tired.
And really,
This is
from
probably
what
his
we've
last time.
seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them. And this was another example right there.
Brady Sizemore will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. The 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is past A-Rod at third, a fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit, 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Jonathan Herrera step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because
Don't
he
get this
hasn't
guy
done
out.
much in his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Just trying to get him to finish that.
Here comes the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Boston straightens a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Burke Badenhop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Yeah, just a pitch to be popping.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Payoff pitch coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Brett Gardner will stride in, grounded out his last time through. 1-1. swing, hard hit ball to second.
Damn.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Yankees, Red Sox. This one's been everything we could have possibly asked for and more as you get a look at our line score right there. Scott Sizemore will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first.
Just
The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Next one's probably going to win this game.
Fidel Nuno is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. David Ortiz will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here comes the 3-1. Hit high, but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Mike Napoli will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Go ahead, run support here at first with nobody out. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and Napoli really gets into this one as he sends the ball out to deep left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A 2-run home run for Mike Napoli. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Into the box now, Daniel Nava. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second.
Who was that the last man?
On the first, a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Bryce Brent will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Stephen McLean is on his way to the ball ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Bryce Brent steps in now. Bases are empty, one man out. The 3-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Almonte back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. David Ross will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. The 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, know the guy at the plate needs to protect. That's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. Got to make him swing the bat. Not giving up walks at this stage of the game. Those could be fatal.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 3-1 Boston. Move to the bullpen here in the ninth as they'll hand the ball off to Oldgam3r to see if he can finish this one off. Mark Teixeira dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. So action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground to short. On the first, in time.
Oh, young A-Rod would hit that.
Final out now. Brock Holt, the new third baseman now following the injury.
Man, that sucks getting hurt with 1 out left in the season.
Ryan McCann, the last chance now, with 2 out here in the ninth. Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it.
Oh, that's that.
And he'll put this one away. And the Red Sox salvage at least the finale in this pregame series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this man, Mike Napoli. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player. player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
That's the end of the
So
season.
that'll
Wow,
just about do it for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew.
Oh, shit, I can't believe I finished the whole
This has
season.
been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't
we
forget
didn't
to
do
check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 3-1. So long from Fenway.